Okay, a few things to talk about here. We'll get to the scores and all that, but there's a few things I want to talk about. But we'll go ahead and go and get rid of the scores and all that and tell you that, and then we'll get to what I want to talk about. Indiana demolishing UCLA. I, I mean, yeah, UCLA. They had that big win against Penn State and all that, gave them some momentum and all that. It looked like they may be a completely different team and all that. Now they're going back pretty much to square one, where they look like dog shit. Nico, boy, Nico might be the most hated player in college football. He has no friends when it comes to college football. He's just hated on by everybody. But at the same time, can you really blame everybody for hating him? He's dog shit. He's nothing special. He was nothing special at Tennessee, and he's nothing special at UCLA. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's gonna win Heisman. He's gonna be something phenomenal at Tennessee and all that." He's gonna be the next great Tennessee quarterback and all that. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not that good. He's not. I'm sorry, not sorry. He's just not that good. Indiana's win that game though, 35-3. Indiana's going to score 70 on them if they really want to, because UCLA just ain't that good. But Indiana's won that one 35-3. Virginia, okay. Am I saying Virginia is some sort of powerhouse team? No. But how in the fuck are you tied with a team called NCU, North Carolina? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. NCU don't stand for North Carolina University. It stands for no condom users. My bad. I said that. My bad. Virginia is tied with the no condom users, 10-10 at half. I don't know how the fuck you're tied with North Carolina at half. Sorry, no condom users. I don't know how you're tied with them at half. They're not good. Am I saying Virginia is something phenomenal? No. But they are way better than North Carolina, and I know that for a fact. North Carolina is just a mess. Their quarterbacks can't do shit. They can't pass. They can't move the ball down the field and all that. And in this game, Virginia's letting them hang around. I don't understand that. Bill Belichick does not know what he's doing, and Virginia's making this game look like it's actually a good game. Why? No. The no condom users are not good. They're not. But whatever. Let's see. We got to the Indiana. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, or did I say Ole Miss? I don't know if I talked about the Ole Miss game. Ole Miss is winning 22-10 over Oklahoma. I really don't know what to say at this point. I mean, Ole Miss is just a fucking really good team. It feels like whoever Ole Miss faces, it's going to be difficult for the opponent's defense to stop them, because I mean, their offense is just very explosive. It's one of those offenses that, I mean, you have to be literally on your A game if you want to stop them multiple times in the game. Georgia found out the hard way last week. Oklahoma, they managed to make him punt, I believe 1 or 2 times, but still, you're down by double digits right now, leading into halftime. I don't know who gets the ball at half. I forgot who got the ball to start the game with. But if Ole Miss gets the ball to start second half and they go down and score another touchdown, you'll be down by 19. And at that point, I'm sorry, but it's over at that point. There's no way I'm confident in Oklahoma to come back from being down by 19 points and winning that game. There's no way that I can fall for that or believe that. No. So Oklahoma's in a sort of game here where, I mean, every drive for Ole Miss is about a must stop, honestly. It just, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the second half, but Ole Miss won that one 22-10. Talked about Indiana. South Florida won 21-14. Kind of expected this. Both teams are pretty good. Both teams are obviously, group of 5 contenders. So, I mean, really good game here. 21-14, though. Florida's winning. Georgia Tech winning 20-3 at half over Syracuse. It looks like this game was going to be like neck to neck sort of the whole first half. But a few touchdowns by Georgia Tech and that field goal before half for Georgia Tech sort of made it look like Georgia Tech's going to sort of get away in this game. I still think Syracuse is a decent team. Don't think they're anything, shocking or impressive, but I do think they're a decent team. They may be able to make sort of a little comeback to make it a little closer, but I think Georgia Tech's going to win this game. It just seems like Georgia Tech's slowly, moving away in this game at this point. But they're winning 20-3 over Syracuse. Auburn. I don't know what to say. I don't know if any of you were watching the Auburn-Arkansas game. I got it on right here. I got it. Oh, look at that. Well, look at that. Sorry, you can't see it there. Look at that. Touchdown, Woo Piggies. Unbelievable. God. Well, what is Auburn doing down there? I mean, fuck, Auburn? Auburn, you ought to do what Florida State needs to do. Just start a damn circus show. You'd be better off. Anyway, here's what I wanted to talk about. This is one of the things I want to talk about. When you're in the red zone, okay, and you want to pass, which is better to do? Would you pass it to somebody who's actually decently open and not literally covered with a person all over that receiver's body? Or would you rather just chuck the ball up in the air and hope that your receiver just comes up with it and that it's not intercepted when it should be? That's what Jackson Arnold fucking did. They were in the red zone. He just chucked it up straight in the air. And if the Arkansas guy had half a brain, he would have intercepted that and more than likely returned it for a pick six. I don't understand what the fuck that play call was. I mean, that was a fucking disaster just waiting. They're lucky that was a fucking incompletion. What in the fuck? Why would you do that? At that point, you might as well throw it away. You're risking that being intercepted there. He's lucky that wasn't intercepted. Look at him right now. Well, he was just on there. They took him off the screen. I can't blame him. I can understand to look at a piece. Oh, there he is again. There's again. There's a piece of dog shit that Auburn thought was going to be their savior this year. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go find another Jackson Arnold that you think is going to be the savior and lead you guys to the promised land. Oh, wait. You ain't going to find one. So I think we talked about everybody. Talked about the no condom users. Talked about Auburn, how shitty they are. I don't know. Auburn's just a disgrace, honestly, at this point. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Hugh Freeze, I honestly might be shocked if Hugh Freeze does a job at the end of this year. I really would. I don't see how Auburn holds on to him. I don't. As a coach, do I think Hugh Freeze is, a decent coach? I mean, yeah. I mean, he's shown in the past that, he can get it done. He hasn't won no national title or anything like that, but, as a coach, I mean, he's okay, but, as a person, he's a fucking terrible person. I hate him as a person with all the shit he's done or does. He's a terrible person. But I think that about covers everything. I guess other games I could talk about, but nobody gives a shit because all these teams are dog shit. KU losing to K-State 21-14. Nobody cares about them, though. K-State's a disgrace this year. KU likes to get every KU fan hyped up at the start of the season, then just plays like shit when it comes to about mid-season, late season. And then Nebraska is beating Northwestern 7-6. Nebraska, I thought was going to be actually sort of like a bubble team, honestly, if you want to call it that, for the playoffs. No. 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 They've been ranked, what, twice? Hasn't Nebraska been ranked twice? I think they have. And they blew it twice. They were ranked 25 like a week ago. Friday night game against Minnesota, they scored, what was it, 6 points? 6 points, 9 points, something like that. Don't matter. They didn't even score double-digit points. They're terrible, too. So is Northwestern. But I think that about covers it for at least about these noon games. You got a few good games coming on here in a bit and all that. Vandy, Missouri. You got Alabama, South Carolina. Tennessee, Kentucky later. And a few other good games on. So we'll see what happens with those games. But that about does it for the noon games. Some of these teams don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't. Anyway, we'll see what happens with the later games. See you, fuckers.